Hello. Hello, hello, hello. And let us settle in for a very special reading for the week. And that is a monthly precap. That's the opposite of a recap. For the remainder of 2021. We're going to be using our Psychic Tarot deck again, which is actually an Oracle deck. And let's see what comes out. Remember, as always, that you can follow the link tree down in the description of this video, where you can check me out over on Twitter, or check me out on Instagram, or check me out on Facebook. And while you're on Facebook, look at the services tab of the Nerdy Warlock page and look at the different types of readings that I offer. And consider shooting me a message over there, and let's set up a reading for you. Alright. Let's see what 2021 has in store for us. Wow. 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 I highly encourage you to go and check out our last two readings on this channel. The last two. Because we have a sequence of cards that have come up again. And these are shuffled many times over. This is really crazy, you guys. So, we pulled Wisdom. And this is where it's really crazy. We pulled Solitude and the Waiting Game together. That has happened in the last 2, maybe 3 videos. That's crazy. And we also pulled Emotional Loss. So, this is so crazy. So what I'm seeing here is for... Right now we're in August, so... Right now I'm seeing a time of gathering, which makes sense for the time of year that we are at. You are at a place right now where you are accumulating new things, new ideas, new people. Maybe you're going through a kind of a cycle of reinvigoration in your life. Magically, mentally, or otherwise. And yeah, you've been amassing a lot of newness in your life, a freshness, which is lovely because you're going to need that to sustain you through the months of September, October, and November. I do see a very hard, quiet autumn for you, not an exciting, fresh, life-filled one like this summer has been for you. I do see a classic, quiet fall. I also see issues with an authority figure coming up here very soon for you in the fall. Manifesting itself probably the last week of August, going into the first and second weeks of September. You have an issue with an authority figure in your life. I do think that it is work-related. And I think that that is going to be an issue going forward for you as well, in addition to this solitude that is kind of pushed onto you. You're going to be put into a situation where I think your friends and family seem like they're maybe isolating you or alienating you. But that's just what the universe has for you right now. Don't let it really get you down. They still care about you. They definitely still care about you. Their lives are just going to get very hectic and very crazy, and that's going to make you kind of focus on things that you're not happy with, such as this clashing with an authority figure in your life. As I said, which I do think is work-related. Well, here we go. So again, these are our big issues going all the way through October, is a lot of emotional turmoil with you and a lot of problems at work or with finances in general. And I think you're going to get in your head very, very deep in the autumn. And, you're getting a heads up about it now. So you need to adjust accordingly. And that looks different for every individual. But now is the time to definitely lean into the vibes that you're in right now, which is in a positive place, which is in this wisdom gathering stage. Use the tools that you've accumulated now to get you through this hard time. Hard times going forward do not have to look the same as they always have for you in the past. Your responses to negativity can change. And if you're wise, then you will learn that now, ahead of some bumpy roads that are most definitely here, right around the corner. It's all about balance, as I've just been saying. Balancing your expectations with your wants in your life. You probably want to keep riding this train of goodness that you're on right now, or you want things to get better. And unfortunately, I just do not see that for you at this time. I do see so much more work is needed in terms of your connection to the universe. Maybe you have lapsed in your practice. Maybe you have never had a practice to begin with. Maybe you're sitting here asking yourself, what is a practice? Now is the time to really forge new relationships with your higher self, with your lower self, with the universe, with God or the gods or spirits. However you choose to define something larger than yourself, it is time for you to forge a relationship with that entity, deity, what have you. The belief in something higher than ourself helps humble us, and it helps keep us in rhythm and sane, we have to have some kind of ongoing relationship with the universe in a student-teacher way, in a parent-child way, because that it coalesces very well with our already out of control mental processes. Does that make sense? Applying those types of relationships, as I just mentioned, to your relationship with the universe, with the planet Earth, with something bigger than you, is a way to help you work through mundane issues, psychological issues. Is a way for you, as I said, to keep yourself sane, to keep yourself grounded. And it is something that you do need to focus on at this time, as we see here with the third eye chakra card. Yes, so this is very much what I just said. We have transformation and harmony. That is what is going to be asked of you this fall, this autumn. Now, going past October, because we do see, as I said, this deep kind of shadowy time for you ahead. Moving into November and December of this year, I see a situation that you're going to be put in again, physically. We're talking about finances here. We're talking about the family. And I do see you being put in a precarious situation, and this is still work related. I do see work issues with you for the rest of the year. You've got a choice to make, okay? You can choose to roll with the job, stay in the job, or you can really take a hard look at how this job makes you feel and what your options are outside of this job. Change is never easy, change is never fun. And something that is the source of your income and your livelihood, it can be scary to disrupt that. However, it does seem like maybe that is something that you might want to focus on. Consult with the universe, consult with your higher power on what is smart for you at this time. And you will know, you will be told how to forge new partnerships and alliances and how to flourish in a new world. Okay? Confirming what I just said. I love it when the cards and I are spot on. That was wonderful. So wrapping up here, we do see someone who has a lot of choices to make this winter. Don't make choices based off of fear. Make choices based off of informed decisions. In terms of logic, in terms of informed decisions after reviewing your emotional state on the issue, and after consulting a higher power, something bigger than yourself. It doesn't even have to have a name or a face. You don't even have to believe truly in a higher force than yourself, but then who are you? Just surrender yourself to the possibilities of newness and of the unknown, and do not fear that. Change only comes that way. Otherwise, you're going to be trapped in this cycle that you've been trapped in already, that you've seen a brief reprieve from this summer. You can easily fall back into that trap, and that is happening, as I said, coming up very soon, the last week of this month. Something is going to try to pull you back into that trap of those old thought forms, that old way of life. So, now is the time to hunker down, refocus on your practice, gather a practice together, focus on chakra work, focus on the third eye, and on the throat. And remember to follow the link tree down below, as I said, and follow me on other social media, or book a reading with me over on Facebook through the divination method of your choice. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.